Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Meckles. A police chase that started in Aurora tonight ended in a crash that left 2 people hurt. Aurora police say this happened around 5:45 tonight when officers tried to stop a stolen car near Mississippi and Potomac. They say the driver took off. APD started a chase, which led into Denver and then ultimately ended when the driver crashed into another car near Leetsdale and Cherry in Glendale. 4 people were in the car that got hit. 1 person went to the hospital along with the suspect. It's not clear how anyone's doing tonight. We are asking those questions. Aurora police say that suspect is now facing charges including motor vehicle theft and eluding. Both of those are felonies. Colorado State Patrol is leading the investigation into the crash. It was a beautiful day to enjoy all the events downtown that Denver had to offer. Nothing but sunshine, warm temperatures. Tomorrow could be even warmer, but we could also see some afternoon storms. Corey Reppenhagen joining us tonight for a look at your forecast.
Yeah, hey Jenny, we've got a couple of really nice days coming your way. Really warm tomorrow in the upper 80s, and then Monday could be also into the middle 80s before we cool things down a little bit on Tuesday. Those afternoon showers will be there just like they have been the last 9 days. Radar a little quiet right now in northern Colorado as we have some thunderstorms moving into southeastern Colorado just to finish off this night where we didn't see too much activity right here along the Front Range. We will see a little bit more coverage tomorrow. Man, what a comfortable night here in downtown Denver. 72 degrees at the 9 News studios, 68 at Denver International Airport. These are the high temperatures across the region today. 82 in Greeley, 72 in Leadville, 95 in Grand Junction, 91 in Montrose, 88 in Durango. So super warm day, and we'll have another warm day tomorrow. Here's your day in Denver. Lots of sunshine early. Look at the temperatures going from 67 to 88 in just a matter of about 6 hours. So the heat's going to be on tomorrow. Afternoon thunderstorms will come in the late afternoon and early evening hours. I'll detail the timing of that and then also the impact from another storm coming on Monday and Tuesday.
Thanks, Corey. Crews in Denver are working to repair a road right now, causing some real traffic backups in the Edgewater area. Yesterday, a water line broke on Sheridan near 17th, caused some flooding, made the asphalt buckle underneath. Tonight, Sheridan is still shut down between 17th and 20th. Crews are doing asphalt work. They're repairing curbs in that area. Officials say those roads are expected to reopen tomorrow morning. There was a bat found near Arvada's Westlake neighborhood that's now tested positive for rabies. It's Jefferson County's first confirmed case of rabies this year. It's a seasonal thing. Jeffco Health says it's not totally uncommon this time of year. Animals get more active when the weather warms up. They say do not touch wildlife. Make sure your pets are up to date on their rabies vaccination. Just for some context, last year Jeffco tested 5 animals positive for the virus. Last week, public health officials announced a bat inside of a Boulder home was also confirmed with rabies and had contact with at least 1 dog. For the first time, Colorado Parks and Wildlife has killed a wolf believed to be involved in multiple livestock attacks. A rancher near Carbondale says he lost a calf last week. Tom Harrington's managed the Crystal River Ranch for 17 years, caring for hundreds of cattle. Last Friday, he says he found a dead calf killed in what CPW calls a depredation event. Harrington says he was relieved the state took action, killing a yearling wolf believed to be involved, but he's not sure this is going to change the behavior of the rest of that wolf pack.
We'll see if this removal of a problem wolf makes a difference in behavior of the pack. I sure hope it does, and the ranchers can get some relief and just keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, is ranching and raising livestock.
We asked CPW how many of the recent 4 depredation events they think this particular wolf, the one that was killed, was involved in. They were unable to give us an answer. We do know the wolf in this incident was part of the Copper Creek pack, which moved to Pitkin County after similar attacks last year elsewhere. CPW says collar data helped them inform this decision, and it's still monitoring the pack. A proposal that would fund a new equestrian center in Denver is now headed back to City Council for a 3rd time. On Monday, council members will consider a plan that would provide $800 million over 35 years to support the National Western Equestrian Center. A vote on that plan got delayed last week, giving more time for community input. People who live in the Globeville, Elyria, Swansea neighborhoods previously said the funding will not stop gentrification in their neighborhoods, or will it keep people in their homes? Denver City Council is expected to consider this plan during a meeting on Monday afternoon. Well, a shortened name and millions of dollars later, 16th Street is now back open for business. Today was day one of their two-day summer festival in the heart of downtown, which is where we find our Colton Chavez tonight. Colton, a lot of changes down there. Businesses had to survive them just to get to today.
Yeah, Jenny, and speaking with some of those businesses, they say during that construction period, things were not easy. But this has to warm your heart to be able to see 16th Street now, even during the 9 o'clock hour. People are still walking up and down this road. And, you know, right now there are 9 new blocks that they opened up here on 16th Street. And the hope for everybody is that it just pays off. They say money can't buy happiness.
Back in the day, it was such a terrible place.
But what it can buy,
I heard they spent $100,000 on it.
is a new name for what used to be the 16th Street Mall.
I could do that for $10.
Now it just goes by 16th Street. The revamped corridor comes after the city invested $175 million in its rejuvenation.
We fully expect that now that we have so much of downtown reopen and thriving, that we'll continue to see those businesses grow.
Courtney Garrett is the CEO of the Downtown Denver Partnership, who did pay an agency $100,000 to rebrand the mall.
Oat-milled vanilla.
Her hope for success is shared by the Trompeau Bakery.
So we opened in February of 24, and it was really hard.
Owner Beth Ginsburg says that's when construction of the new corridor was at its highest.
We literally went out onto the street to steer people in our direction,
Somehow, they made it through.
and we have just seen business skyrocket since then.
The Downtown Denver Partnership says helping businesses continue to climb means adding 10 dedicated foot patrol officers to make sure everyone feels safe.
We're also late night people, so we walk through here at 2 a.m. and have never felt unsafe.
A change that people are starting to notice.
It's for the better, man. It looks good.
With over 90 days of programming to come, even the city is still learning what the price will be to keep 16th Street looking this good.
There are so many partners that are involved that have skin in the game. There's not an overall number.
But there is an overall hope for long-term success.
I'm hoping that now that the weather's nice, more people will hear that, hey, the construction's done, come down, and that will bring in more business as well.
Word of mouth is the way a business like this one grows.
So while money can't buy happiness,
It's an investment of time, energy, and money into our downtown.
it seems to have bought a new chance at life for 16th Street.
It's cleaner and nicer now. I like the redevelopment of it.
So if any of the employees from the city of Denver are listening to this, you heard earlier in the story some guy would have done that entire change for you guys for about $10. So if we're looking to do some more changes, you might want to contact that guy. And if you watch this story and you want to get down here tomorrow, second day of the festival kicks off 11 a.m. tomorrow. Live in Denver, Colton Chavez, 9 News.